Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, I'm seeing William Samoei Ruto trying every means possible to put more effort in consolidating the Nyanza region in a push to try and thwart the mass action that Raila Odinga has called for. Because he's trying to meet these leaders, those rebels, so that now it will be seen as he's working with the people from Nyanza region. So this is just to calm down the temperature and try to convince Kenyans not to go into the mass action. In as much as doing this, what Ruto does not know is that even those people who are supporting them, they are so much angry with them. Even if Nyanza will not demonstrate, Kenyans in other areas could be ready to demonstrate. Because while he was speaking to the leaders from Nyanza, there are also residents from Kiharu constituency who had a very strong message for Kiharu Member of Parliament, Ndindi Nyoro. They had a message for Gachagua, and of course this message goes to William Samoei Ruto. They trust, they believe, and they are ready to support Raila Odinga's call for mass action because they find a reason to resonate with what Raila Odinga is telling people as they try to reflect on how William Ruto is running his government, what they have gone through, and what they see coming ahead of them. Listen to them shortly, then from here, we're going to continue with this conversation.
Uongo mesheke kutoka Kiharu constituency yenye kuna mtu kanatishia baba kanaitwa Ndindi Nyoro. Nataka kuambia Ndindi Nyoro hivi mbele hizi kamera, kama ata respect baba na vile alituambia mambo ya Wajiko 2020, hata sisi Wakikuyu tumechoka na yeye. Sisi Wakikuyu hawa watu wa kina Gachagua wameamua ati sisi wenyewe watacheza na watu wa Mount Kenya. Watu wa Mount Kenya saa hii watu wametolewa, nyama kemo hajatolewa. Si wametolewa? Nani nyinyi hamko na uchungu kama sisi vile Ruto anatufanyia. Sisi watu wametolewa huko na watu wa China wanakuja hapo na control biashara zetu, ati sisi tugoje tuko Kenya kwanza. Tuko Kenya kwanza kweli? Sisi tumefinywa kama nyinyi. Nataka kusema hivi, hata mimi nitatoa delegation ya watu kutoka Mount Kenya, especially Kiharu yenye iko na mbunge anaitwa Ndindi Nyoro, yeye ametutishia.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, I think most of traders in the Mount Kenya region are going to regret after voting for William Ruto and Gachagua. Remember, he has talked about the Nyamakima traders, and we all know the situation in Nyamakima as of now. We have the Chinese square, which has come in, and of course their prices are favorable. Because of that, these Nyamakima traders cannot attract more customers. And the Chinese trader is now promising to put more stores across the country. That is the first thing. Number two, which is very main, the issue of William Ruto abolishing the privilege that Uhuru Kenyatta had given to the Kikuyu traders. Remember, we had something they were referring to as the consolidated cargos. This is whereby traders will come together, those who cannot manage to bring maybe a whole container. They put their goods together and then they pack it in a 40-feet container. Then from there, they will have their luggage at the port, and when it comes to clearance, of course they have been charging 200 shillings per kilo. In that way, these traders have been enjoying because they have been able to maximize profit. No one knows what you are carrying in your luggage. They are just taking kgs. So the value of goods were not necessarily followed. They just take measurement, a weight in terms of kgs, and that's how you pay. They had a good chance to do their business. But as of now, when Ruto came to power, he has changed everything. Now, once you bring your luggage in Kenya, you have to prepare to pay heavily. Now, instead of going with the kgs, they have to bring your luggage, now open that container. After opening container, they have to check item after another. And the charges are according to the value of those items. Kama umeleta ma TV, basi hizo TV ziangaliwe and you pay according to the value, not wait. Kama ni nguo, if it is the shirt, wanatoa shirt, uangalia the value of the shirt, you pay according to the value of the shirt. If it's a t-shirt, same. If it's a phone, if it's a paper, if it's a bag, whatever, you can mention all of them. You pay according to the value. Sasa hapa hii ndio imefinya sana wale wanabiashara wa nyamakima. You people, you have been enjoying, but at the end of the day, you are ungrateful. You are so ungrateful to Uhuru Kenyatta. And because of that, you might end up paying so much heavily. So they are learning that in William Ruto's administration, we have no space. The only way to survive is only to join Raila Amolo Odinga in the mass action. Walipotea. Now they have no space. The only space is mass action. Wamefinywa. No space to breathe. So you have to prepare to pay so heavily. If you have been selling a phone here maybe for 10,000 or 20,000, then now they will charge you according to the value. Now tell me how you will maximize that profit. Because again, once you put it so much expensive, no one will buy. Again, a Chinese is here who is already available to pay that amount. Sorry, to charge that little amount. And of course sell to more people. So, in as much these Nyamakima traders were being charged little amount and they will have their goods, they still came here and robbed Kenyans by putting their prices on commodities so high to maximize profit. It was their time. But now, it is time to pay back. That's why you see these people are saying that they are ready to go and demonstrate. The same people were listening to Gachagua when he was lying on camera. That Ruto was not funded, their problem. In fact, Gachagua has told us that now, because there is no unga, there is no maize, the remaining thing is now to tell Kenyans to start eating feeds for animal feeds. Tutakula chakula ya wanyama, chakula ya mifugo. Ile chakula imekuwa ya ng'ombe, ndio Gachagua ameambia Wakenya wajipange labda wakule hiyo. Ile chakula tunapeanga kuku, ndio wanasema sasa tujipange tufanye nini? Tukule. Sasa anasema they are bringing the yellow maize because that is the only thing that is available in the market. Si yellow maize inamunga chakula wanashagianga ng'ombe. Hiyo ni wanashagianga kuku. This time round, William Ruto government is telling Kenyans that the food they have for them. And there is no, you cannot see any hope in Gachagua. Also, when you talked about the issue of high cost of living, it means Kenyans should just prepare to suffer more. As they suffer, they should remember there was Uhuru Kenyatta who came with subsidy. We had subsidy here. It was cushioning poor. It was cushioning orphans. It was cushioning the, those less fortunate in our society who cannot afford food. And even the middle class who cannot, have that privilege to enjoy this much. But Ruto removed that subsidy. So, ile njaa yenye iko Western ndio njaa iko Nyanza region. Ile njaa yenye iko Rift Valley ndio njaa iko Mount Kenya. Ile njaa yenye iko Coast ndio njaa iko Mount Kenya. Ile njaa iko Nyanza ndio njaa iko Mount Kenya. These people are going to come and demonstrate. Sababu bei ya unga Mount Kenya ni 230. Kuja Western is 230. You go to Nyanza is 230. There's no one who is enjoying. So no matter how Ruto will try to coerce some people, demonstrations is coming and the people are going to move in a super massive procession to State House. Na wengine kwa ile nyumba ya Gachagua, wengine sijui wanaenda kwa ile ofisi ya Mudavadi. Because tuko na Kalonzo, tuko na Raila na tuko na Martha Karua. That could be the only language these people will understand. And that maybe is the only direction these people will be going for. So in as much as Ndindi Nyoro will come here, they have been lied to so much. That's what they're saying. We will no longer listen to the lies. We need food. We don't need promises. We just need food. And remember, the youth of nowadays, they are people for constant coffee. They need instant coffee, not constant. So these people are looking for instant solution. Generation is instant coffee. And Ruto is giving a promise that will take Kenyans more than a year. A year si watu watakuwa wamekufa. Chakula itakuwa imetoka wapi? Huwezi kaa njaa mwaka mzima. Ukikaa wiki moja wewe mwenyewe hata utakufa wiki moja. Wengine wanajaribu wiki, utakufa. Utapoteza afya. Sasa mwaka mmoja utakuwa unaishi nchi gani? People are finding a reason to associate themselves with Raila Odinga, Martha Karua, Kalonzo Musyoka, and the Azimio side. Because even after assuming office, even if it's the back door or whatever, Ruto has just failed to understand that people need food. Instead, they are busy spending, and people are watching. They see William Ruto spending a lot of money. They see Gachagua spending too much money. They finish 1 year budget in 6 months. They are looking for supplementary budget when Kenyans are suffering from hunger. They cannot have food. Literally, people have a reason to demonstrate. So no matter how Ndindi Nyoro or any other politician in the Mount Kenya region would want to tell the people in Mount Kenya not to demonstrate, they have every reason to come and demonstrate. You cannot gag them. You will not hold them anywhere. These people are hungry. They need to speak their mind. Their business has been destroyed. There's no those privileges. And now they're learning that their savior was Uhuru Kenyatta. William Ruto is their distractor. No turning back. The only language is the mass action.